Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Tower of God New World. And if you remember, yesterday I made a video talking about the problems of the update, of the event, of the SSR plus VOL and many other things. So go check out my previous video and everything will be understandable. But today we got some feedback from the developers. Greeting regulars, this is the Tower of God New World team. We're always looking for valuable feedback from our regulars, whether it's through our official forum, Discord channel, customer server, and various other platforms. We are sorry for any inconveniences that our regulars have experienced in the game since we went live and for any improvements you suggested. We apologize for not being able to provide quick fixes and guidance. We understand that you've been frustrated by the lack of concrete guidance on what's going on, even though we've been discussing the gaps and improvements our regulars have mentioned. We're looking at a variety of improvements, and while we're unable to make improvements at once, we'll keep you updated on our progress. And this is what they posted, okay? Blah blah blah, this is pretty much the same. Okay, let's see now. Vacation event. We apologize for disappointing our regulars with our first vacation event, which is intended to be an enjoyable seasonal event. We've reviewed a variety of suggestions such as check-in events and mission rewards and reflected on areas where we lacking or did not consider. For future events, we'll be taking several steps to ensure that we have appropriate reward levels in place, and will be taking into account the progression of the game for our regulars. We're also more mindful of how you can participate in events to ensure that there are multiple avenues to participate through different ways of playing. Summon teammates rates. Let's see. We got a number of different feedbacks on experience with summon rates. It is an important part of collectible genre game, and we want to ensure that there is no misunderstanding or confusion. As mentioned in the first dev notes, the rates have remained the same since the release without any arbitrary modifications or issues due to error. We constantly check and review the summoning rates, and will try to provide frequent information on the published rates and actual rates to ensure that regulars are satisfied. In addition, we're looking ways to improve the part of SSR plus tier that is based solely on chance, so that we preserve the fun nature of collecting teammates through summons. Okay, content like this could be potentially like really good. Like, have in mind, if they change the rates, if they give us the option that we can choose what SSR plus we're gonna get at the end of the day, that would be a huge win, not gonna lie. Although have in mind, usually developers never change the rates and how everything is most of the time. But okay, maybe when they see a huge drop in the players or revenue, they're gonna definitely consider that. In the case of check-in rewards, we received a lot of feedbacks from regulars, so we immediately started reorganizing. We are working on rewarding our regulars who come to enjoy the game every day with a variety of rewards. We'll be revamping this in the next build update and periodically offer check-in events for logging into the game. Loot and content rewards. We're also looking for feedback on availability of various in-game items and content rewards. We've been working on a number of things before launch to get it where it is now, but the end result is a certain content such as the arena is lacking, which makes it lack cluster reward. True. We're looking at adjustment at overall content rewards to ensure that you are rewarded for your efforts. We're also looking into loot rewards that are tied to adventure progression, and our goal is to make fun to climb the tower with continuous adventure mode updates, rather than having loot section that becomes unbearably long. We apologize that we are unable to give you a clear answer right now, and we'll back to you as soon as we have more information. Communication improvements in centralizing channel for suggestions. We want to improve our communication channel. so they can hear better feedback. Update roadmap and plans. We are working on organizing various things we can give you a heads up about in future update. Have in mind this is translated for Korean, that's why it's a little bit weird. Like we did our first dev notes, we've been preparing for developing multiple issues, fixes and updates concurrently since opening, so we're sorry we didn't give you more notice. We'll have more to announce in September. Okay, we sincerely apologize. We'll keep doing our best to provide a better gaming experience in future. This is something what I said while I was doing yesterday's video. If you remember, I said crystal clear that most likely they're gonna see that people aren't satisfied and they will start changing stuff, but for the next upcoming event and updates. Overall, I'm looking forward to this. I am intrigued and really interested what they're gonna do. Definitely, like I already said, SSR Plus pity has to be adjusted, or they need to increase the rates of the SSR Plus characters, because now we're at some point where the dupes are necessary, not for everyone, and most of them doesn't even need a lot of dupes, but for example Viol needs a crazy amount of dupes to actually work. Like Viol is one of the best characters in the game, hands down. I already said that a million times. He's practically unkillable when you max him out with the exclusive weapon and everything else, right? But until then it will take so much more time or so much more money until you can actually do it. So that's why I said that SSR Plus Viol is disappointing in a way, because any other except Karaka, any other SSR Plus character, you don't need so much dupes to work. You just don't need so much investment, because SSR Plus character needs to be created like that you don't need so many dupes, because it's already really hard to pull them. So in the beginning they did a good job with Evangel, Ivan, etc, etc. Those guys doesn't need like crazy amount of dupes nor anything like that. You're good with 1, 2, 3 dupes for the later stages and you can destroy. So definitely they've done that craziness with Viol in my eyes. So that is the part where I'm most looking forward to. And vacation event, overall they need to done it more enjoyable, not so much pay to win. There is no point, like people will spend money, just make it like, don't make it so much pay to win. Don't make it so hard to get those fun costumes. Like, what's the, like, costumes are boosting the stat just a little bit. So why would you give it like pay to win, you know? I understand some costumes can be pay to win. I perfectly understand that, but they could have done it a little bit better with the lucky draw and everything else, so it's gonna be more enjoyable. Okay guys, we're gonna see what they've done. I like the communication here, definitely better than on Street Fighter Duel. Everything is pretty much crystal clear. We know what they're working on, so we're gonna see at the end of the day what they're gonna do and how they're gonna improve it. Until then, they're gonna announce it in September. We're gonna see. Okay, that's that. Love you guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.